fine. I just need something different.
We have something different for everybody tonight, folks.
Good. Just a little different.
Something nice and different for you guys, because I know you want something a little different right now. I bet.
Wait, did something happen today?
No. But I bet if you're tuning in when the stream goes up tonight at Wednesday at about like 9 o'clock or so, a little after 9, I bet you're looking for something a little different.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've decided to provide for you today. And
we may hit what happened today over the weekend a little bit, maybe, but
something happened today.
We'll find out tomorrow. I think it's a tomorrow problem.
I didn't hear nothing about any of that. Happy birthday to Max, and if you don't comment,
we don't
happy
need to
birthday.
Remind everyone that today
is
also my birthday.
If you don't comment. Happy birthday, Max, I'm actually going to be a little upset with you. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a little upset with you as a listener. Let's do the nice thing here for the co-hosts.
No, I just, why on my birthday?
Well, it's a gift, and it's a present.
Don't say that.
Bruh.
Oh my God. But there's like, it doesn't matter. We're here to do something different, And there's actually a lot of M&B shit that has happened that I think will also carry into the weekend, but I wanted to there's visuals here, and I want everybody to experience some visuals. Maybe if you're watching this, it'll help when we go into it on the show, and all of this will be gravy, baby. You know what I mean? I haven't shared anything yet. I am doing that as we speak.
Dude, this guy is sick. So when we talk about football season, we're back, right? We're in football, full form, right? Both of our teams had absolutely insane wins this weekend. Obviously, I thought mine was going to be the crazy win, and then yours took the cake. But
yours was a good one. But hey,
it was good. But then nothing like 15 points in 4 minutes.
Can we talk just for a fucking second about how unrealistic the Bills' win felt in the fourth quarter? That is crazy. People were going to fucking bed. People woke up.
People were leaving the stadium. They were like, I'm going to get out of here early and get home and go to bed.
Josh Allen called them out.
He did.
He said, don't
leave too early now, okay? I saw some people leaving.
He said, hey, I have a little faith next time, which I agree. I mean, as a longtime Bills fan, I'm like, who cares if
you were sick as fuck and you were going to see that through. We talked about it.
Well, I said, if they win, this will be the coolest game ever, and I'm just going to sit here and pray.
and guess what?
And the fact that, genuinely, I know this is being talked about, so whatever, but like the Matt Prater thing, played in Denver in 2008, 9 or something. He was their kicker.
He's like 43 years old.
He's 41 years old. He's almost as old as their head coach, and he fucking literally was coaching his kid. He was coaching his kid's high school team.
Last week.
Assistant coaching, literally last week, and his kid's the quarterback, which is sick.
Yeah.
And but yeah, he's coaching. Whatever, and he gets the call from the Bills because Tyler Bass fucked his groin up in the third preseason game, and he's out. He's hurt. So we needed a kicker bad, and I don't know how this even lined up, but we get this Matt Prater guy, and he comes in Thursday night for a Sunday night game, bro, and literally is showing Josh a video of his kid playing quarterback, and it's just
I saw that interview.
Yeah, and he's just night of the game, he's just like, bro, Josh Allen, I'm gonna give you everything I got. He spent the whole week leading up to the game kicking at his kid's field, just being I'm gonna
preparing to get
lining him up, dude.
Well, dude, it's also been what, 3 or 4 years since he's been in the league.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think the last people he played with was it the Cardinals or was it?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know he played for the Cardinals for a little bit.
I remember Prater being around.
Yeah, he's been around, and I mean, kickers can tend to get a little bit older, but he's
2003 was his last game, so it was a 2-year gap. He was on the Cardinals.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's been on and off teams and shit like that, but he's been really inactive, and this is just coming out of the blue. And then he kicks the fucking game-winning 41-40 field goal, dude.
With also no setup time. Like it's not a timeout.
No, they rushed out. They
rushed out.
2-minute drill, zero timeouts, 2-minute drill. 30. He had 35 seconds after Josh Allen completed his pass to Palmer to get on the field and make that kick, and it almost got blocked. It got tipped, actually, if you really watch the film. Like, it's fucking crazy what happened, and it could be a movie. Like, that would be a movie. You could write that movie about a kicker who's been sitting on the couch. You know, he had his glory days, and then he comes back and he kicks this big game-winning field goal for the underdog team that eventually goes to win the Super Bowl. By the way, that's how the movie ends, you know. Well, but
I thought it was fucking insane. Prater, fantasy him if you can. You know,
he's good for 13 points or something. So sure.
He's available in everybody's league. Okay, wait, pause this real quick.
Look at how little he is.
Look at how little this guy is. Check this out, dude. This guy is 4'9". Oh, shit.
You hear the Rice fans, they're so excited about seeing him in the ball game.
This is his final game, and we asked the coach if he could get in for one.
Look at him get in there.
He didn't want to do it. His eyes got misty. He said this.
Everybody thought this would be Cam Scatterbo. Meanwhile, Cam Scatterbo's just running guys over in
the
NFL.
Seen that shit where he's just like,
People are
the audio, and he's like,
Yeah. Oh, he's crazy. I see people in their replies being like, he has -6 rushing yards. Like, I don't understand why people are like, he tackled for a 4-yard run. It's like, are you not watching this? Are you not watching
the
this guy
that's going down right now?
Not even just the blocking, that little fade pass he got, and he runs it in through like 6 dudes, and he only gets 4 yards. But dude, he ran it through like 4 guys to get there.
There's gonna be no yards. Okay, that's
his little meatball ass ran it through 3 fucking fully grown NFL players.
I heard they might start Jackson Dart this week.
We love Jackson Dart on this show.
But yeah, 4'9", 140-pound guy. He could bench 315 pounds though. How crazy is that?
I believe it. These guys work hard, bro. This is crazy.
Oh God, this is a U video.
This is
through
a
and
video.
through.
Had to watch this.
Yeah.
I've been in every single sketchy gas station in this country potentially. And,
I would agree.
Close to it. You know, all the major ones.
At least every type.
The big major ones I've been to. And the bodegas and the off-brand ones, and you go and you see this kind of stuff literally right when you are there. It's like insane because I'm like talking to the dude, and it's like in
it's
between.
It's like right there to your face,
you
know, like in a giant rack. Usually
makes no sense as to
those
be
and
like,
feel free coolers, you know.
Well, this is before feel free.
I know.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, now it's both.
Yeah, I wish I had gas station heroin to do.
No, you
while I
don't.
was on tour.
Be hooked.
Yeah, well, you gotta get there, bro. But anyway, we have this guy. He's gonna do a full crazy review on this.
All right, and he's a pharmacist in 3
I don't know nothing about what he's up to.
States, and today I'll be reviewing literally the sketchiest thing I've ever bought, and it's dangerous too. This is by far the most dangerous thing I've ever bought from a gas station. And actually, I didn't even buy it at that gas station in the beginning. I bought this from a deli in Brooklyn, New York.
Why are you trying to shit on a nice Utica deli? One.
Strike
2,
one
it
is
says
that
no headache right there. Why are you being...
No headaches.
No headaches.
You're good.
Pretty
You're
much
fine.
most of this package, that should be your first clue. And besides all that, it actually is somewhat professional looking, but wait until I open this up. It's going to blow your mind, really. So you can see the supplement facts here. These are all things.
All right, so...
Yeah, what do we got in here?
I looked at this for a second. I paused this and I looked at it because I didn't want to be informed by him first. I said, let me just read this real quick. And
sure.
I looked at it, and I was reading, supplement facts. You have certain
sure,
size,
yeah,
one
that is
capsule.
what that says.
With over 19,000 milligram concentration value. Okay,
of what?
That number
that's
jumped
a scary
out
number. Never seen that number before on a medicine.
That's a very high number.
I usually see 30, 40 milligrams, you
and
know?
then I see the word proprietary, which never strikes me as something good when it's not
Never a positive
FDA.
word.
When it's not FDA regulated, that's not a word I love to hear.
Sure.
Because I need it to be laid. I don't care if it's proprietary. Everything's proprietary. Nothing gets checked.
No, I mean, what does proprietary mean if there's no checking it?
It's
fake.
all within your own little world.
It's your definition of the word.
They have Tongat Ali, Makagorana Ginkgo,
Yeah, I know what that is.
All this shit, right?
Yep. Vitamin C.
Right.
That's good.
We've all seen
Zinc.
before. Tonga Ali, guarana, ginkgo, tribulus terrestris. For the most part, those help, supposedly, men increase testosterone levels. But check out what we got up here. One capsule, 1,250 milligram, with over 19,000 milligram concentration value.
Mean?
What in the world does that mean?
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Look, let's just
He doesn't know.
He's like, I'm a pharmacist.
get to the goods here. I got my Bible ready because I know this is about to get diabolical. I even like the way this comes open. That's very nice. Now, whenever this has a
That is
case in
nice.
it, this is actually pretty normal for
It
these
just kind of like looks like a dog penis to me in some way.
Red Rocket.
Yeah.
types of pills. Now, whenever I went to take this for the first time, I had it in my hand just like this, and I moved it to my mouth just like that. Can you hear this? There's something inside of it. I was putting this in my mouth, and then I felt that wiggling around in there. If this was just powder, you wouldn't feel that. You wouldn't hear that. But look at this. Look what's actually inside. Here, we'll move this.
He's like nervous.
Dude, he's so
bro.
nervous.
Wait till you see what's in here, bro.
What is that? What is that, a ferret shit?
Like, what is this, bro?
That's 2 pills.
I don't even want to be touching this. Hold on.
No, wait. Okay, so
He put gloves
it's like
on.
half
Look
of
at
one
this.
pill and another pill?
It's
Crest?
like,
It's like the most disgusting. Yeah, it should not go in your body. Dude.
No, dude, it looks like Krypton.
it looks like graphite. I guess it's split there.
Oh,
I thought this was charcoal at first. Okay. That would make no sense. That would destroy the chemical composition of anything if you burn it, turn it into carbon. It doesn't write.
Okay.
Bro, I don't know. This is just some really sketchy stuff.
I
When
wish he
first
would
started
like
looking
test
into
it.
all these gas station supplements and sketchy pills. I initially thought like, oh, how bad could it be? You just put powder in capsules. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. I am just absolutely astounded. Every time I turn around, I find something more putrid, more disgusting, more illegal. I'm assuming that's illegal. I don't even know what that is. And I just, I have no words at this point. These things are so dangerous and so sketchy. Please stop taking them.
No.
Nice try, nerd.
Yeah, just because you look like that. No.
Just because you wear a headpiece doesn't mean I'm not going to get rock hard cock, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some skier. No.
You take your customer service representative looking ass and get the fuck out of my face.
Absolutely not. I don't trust you. Okay, so I had a little bit of this is going around this week. Everybody's
this was
talking
big.
about this.
Yeah.
This is mostly a visual thing, so I wanted to go over this on the stream anyway.
Appreciate that.
So I pulled up a thread. This guy cooked. He put everything together, even though he's got this weird little creepy investor
picture
life.
thing? Yeah.
But this is essentially just a thread about how that birthday book, which is the book with the Trump drawing of the female figure with the weird
With his like haiku in there.
poem in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a bunch of stuff has been coming out of this. It's been go on through by like the House Oversight Committee or some bullshit like that. And
Sure.
people are fucking putting it out there. And so yeah, first of all, let's just appreciate what we've got here.
Dude, looks right out of that 70s show, doesn't he?
This guy, yeah, he belongs on the set of that 70s
That's
show.
how
too.
it was the bit, yeah.
All right.
All right, so these are
Let's
his
see.
friends. We have the book contains entries from Bill Clinton, Jean-Luc Brunel, rapist, Alan
Rapist.
Dershowitz, Nick Leese, arms dealer who claims not to know Epstein, Trump, and others.
Oh, I wanted to specifically point out this name here.
Oh, dude, he was in the other thing too.
Yeah,
Remember?
that was a
you
different.
sent a screenshot.
That was a different one, dude.
It's your whole family, dude.
I
What the fuck
know.
are your family doing?
My name shows up in my last name. My last name shows up in the black book a lot, guys.
I know, dude.
I
think
just
your
want to
family's
get it out
hiding
there right now. I don't know why.
I don't know these people.
I don't know
these people.
why. I don't have any
I don't know
idea.
Joe. I have no idea who Joe is.
But if you're out here searching my last name in the black book, it's lighting up like a motherfucking Christmas tree, bruh. What the hell? I'm just
I don't
saying.
know Joe. I've never met Joe Pagano.
It doesn't make sense, but it's there, okay,
Yeah,
guys?
okay,
So
fair.
don't judge me on that. I'm not a plant.
Girls on My Boat. Who wrote that one?
It includes a story called Girls on My Boat. Remember the time MC brought girls onto his boat and told them to take off their bathing suits at knife point?
Oh, yeah, they were just joking.
Girls on My Boat. We picked up girls on beach. Went out on boat. I tell them with knife in my hand to take suits off.
Wait, no, is that the guy from, is that Fonz?
I don't know. It looks like him. But Warren tells, don't worry, his name is JN. He's just joking. He lives at SO and SO. I tell Mark to throw him into water. He did.
Girls on My, who wrote that?
I don't know. This is really weird. This is one that really freaks me out.
Who's this from?
I don't think we got where this is from or who this is from.
Oh my God, is that a bunch of little kids rubbing him down?
Well, yeah, I think the idea.
Oh, it's like the idea. It's like grooming as a cartoon.
Kind of, and you literally have like his Lolita Express, and like that's his house. Like if you were to look at like a picture of like what little St. James looks like that's his house, and like she's got his fucking initials tattooed on her ass. Like this is getting a little cut off actually, but
I can see that. Yeah,
you get the idea.
Yeah, so this is like a cartoon showcasing grooming. He's like, I was a poor guy in '83, but I gave him. So all I had.
Well, this is how somebody else sees him, you know? Like, these are all submissions from his friends.
Yeah. And they thought this was endearing.
A story from two people about young girls in their father's caddy. Two very young girls, probably just 17 plus, were riding in my father's caddy. Park Avenue, top down, smooching it up in the car, drop dead laughing. I don't know why we have a picture of Donald Trump.
I think they're trying to say that it's Trump because that's his father's Cadillac.
That's his father's Cadillac.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah, they're trying to make a little innuendo that the top comes down on Trump's daddy's Cadillac.
Lying with girls to sleep with them. So this is like another story, one of these weird handwritten stories.
The rabbi's daughter.
Discusses the young daughter of a rabbi, age unknown but redacted, suggesting potentially a minor, saying she was forced to take her top off. This one was interesting, actually. Blank, the rabbi's daughter. Jeff would call the house. Rabbi would say, this is Blank's father. I would bring her up to your mother's house.
I think they use those pluses as ands.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would bring her up to your mother's house and make her take her top off so we could touch her boobs. Her and Blank would play together with toys. Yeah, dude, this is
the mom and the kid.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, dude, what is this birthday book?
I'm saying, dude,
this is tough.
Yeah, lights like this is. I mean, it literally is crazy. Like you have literal pictures of like him from ex-girlfriends,
nudes.
Yeah. That are submitted to his current girlfriend
for a book,
for the birthday book. This is like, what kind of friend group are we dealing with here? This one was interesting. This is a picture, and somebody found like the public photo of this, and like the person who's blacked out here is like, it's publicly known. I forget who it is. I didn't know.
Yeah, but it's obviously their quote, so they redacted.
But it says, quote, he is the boyfriend of Blank. Quote, we think he works for the CIA.
Oh, do you now? Do you now?
He's got the earpiece in. Like, what's going on?
He looks like fucking Twin Peaks.
Him and Maxwell swimming around naked.
Oh, God.
This is probably the worst one. This is the
What
one.
is this?
Jeffrey is on the left, and this is submitted, I assume, by the guy on the right. And
okay.
It says, finally, at the home of our friend, let's call him Mr. Brown, Jeffrey unveiled his plan. To some, it may have seemed a get-rich-quick scheme, but to me, it was pure genius. Rob and kill was the name of the plan. The first victim, redacted, to be attacked and brutally plundered. Would she want more than that? On the boardwalk in Venice Beach, broad daylight, the dastardly thieves were never caught. Postscript. I retired from the life, but I recently read an article in the New York which led me to believe that my old friend Mr. E had continued on to become an industry leader.
Well, what? Why would this go in a book?
I don't No, dude. But he's got like a golden gun. He's holding a knife here.
Yeah, they're basically saying we killed this girl together, I quit, and then he kept killing people, and that's how he got rich.
True Detective season 1 is a documentary, and this is what I've been trying to tell people is this scares me to a level of like, I don't want to even fucking be able to process this, and I almost don't even care to know this stuff that goes on behind the scenes, because it's just like, this is depraved. I mean, this is gross. This is how these people act, like, just amongst themselves, you know?
My question is, like, is this a joke?
It could be, but it's like,
you know what I mean?
Where is it all coming from?
Where does the joke stem from? Some form of a reality we don't understand, right?
And this is interesting because we've talked about Epstein's connection to all these like scientists and even some connection to the UAP community and the UFO community and stuff. This is from Mankoff, and this is like a little comic that just says, I've done a lot of soul searching and I've come to the conclusion that I should be thinking less about money and more about naked women and biomathematical research. You know? The fact that he appreciates beautiful women, unnamed island visitors, some dudes chilling, having some good times.
They look buddies.
This was interesting.
They just sent him pictures of animals fucking.
Yeah, and it was like all like collaged together. We had a nice baboon penis there.
I had to look.
Had to give it a second.
I like
look.
how the zebras post nut.
Someone had to find these in print and scan them. So this is like before the internet. So
yeah, this would have been. These are like HDR photos. Yeah,
and you had to know what book to get and shit.
Mm-hmm.
A collage, a very interesting collage of just the cake and the plane and the girls and the mermaids.
Yeah, very weird.
This is pretty damning. This is a $22,500 like novelty trek.
Yeah,
set out to Donald Trump. And it says Jeffrey showing early talents with money and women. Sells fully depreciated redacted to Donald Trump for $22,500. Showed early people skills too. Even though I handled the deal, I didn't get any of the money or the girl.
Well, damn. You're a bad broker, brother.
This is
gross.
I mean, a lot of people, I feel like this is like a boob that somebody had commissioned.
Then they did art over it.
Yeah. Another boob doodle.
He loves tits.
Yeah. A girlfriend section with ex-girlfriends sending in more lewds of her and stories of them.
Again, imagine being his current girlfriend.
And there's like a huge... I mean, this stuff
God!
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
The collage!
This guy says, honestly, serial killer vibes. And it's like, yeah, I'm with you. It's like, this is
I am right there with you.
And then you have, more girls, more ex-girls. Who Am I? Story written by Maxwell that seems to accidentally confirm testimony of Salzberg, which resulted in Maxwell being locked up. One of the girls who did testimony that actually, led to her arrest. That would validate Jeffrey, rest in peace, Virginia Jeffrey, testimony regarding Trump. Before Jeffrey, I was a 22-year-old divorcee working as a hostess in a hotel restaurant. After Jeffrey, I now live in New York City. Have traveled to Paris, London, Milan, Copenhagen, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Stockholm, China, Singapore, Brunei, Bangkok, Bali, Ghana, Nigeria. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man.
That's what gets these people, dude. Like, that's like, imagine
that's the Ghislaine
somebody,
Maxwell selling point, right?
And it works. I imagine people are loyal for a long time because, it says I met Prince Andrew, President Clinton, Donald Trump.
You feel like you're
Naomi
ascending.
Campbell, Diana Ross, Kevin Spacey, Chris Tucker, Michael Jackson, brilliant scientists, lawyers, and businessmen. I have flown on the Concorde, which was only that was a premiere.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone skydiving and all this, it's like learn countless skills. I don't know, dude. Like, it's just all this
that
stuff.
Literally sounds like, Ghislaine Maxwell writing.
Yeah. And,
this is wild, dude.
I mean, there's some more. Here's like the comparison of his home to the
Look at that house, dude. Look at that fucking house.
Stylized, very similar. Yeah. So, I mean, dude, there's more to dig into. I mean, there's obviously this guy just didn't collect all of it. He just posted what he thought was interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking insane what's coming out, dude. It's really nuts.
That is wild.
It's the craziest.
It's also funny that people who are desperate to comment on the bottom don't read the whole thread. Because we just read the whole thread and the top comments like, funny, no women took in part in this book. And I'm like, bro, I just saw collages of women sending in nudes.
Yeah, 100%.
What are you that's their contribution. What are you talking about?
100%. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, dude. Okay, so we had some interesting. We had a UFO hearing yesterday.
Oh yeah. How what was the news on that?
We had a UFO hearing yesterday, and I'll gather up like what happened for the podcast, and we'll go over it a little bit as a story. That'll just be my contribution. But like, there is some visual elements, and there were some videos released. I'll show you the one that I think is going to be the one that everybody's talking about. And I want to get your thoughts on what we're looking at, and I'll point some stuff. We'll watch it together, and then I'll point some stuff out.
Let me get some some virgin eyes on this.
But the claim,
as Jeffrey Epstein would say,
the virgin eyes,
the virgin eyes.
We should kill.
Chill. They're doing a lot of that right now. Chill.
We should kill Jeffrey Epstein again because he got away with it.
I've seen those videos of him leaning off a truck in South Africa or something.
It was at his whole house with a drone that they got those videos. It was weird. Anyway, this is the exact moment a UFO. This is via the testimony. This is through a leak to a Congress member, anonymous leak. They won't say who they are. They say that this is a UFO deflecting or taking or whatever happens in this video. It's pretty weird. But a UFO absorbs, deflects, does something with this Hellfire missile and seems to continue on doing its thing. And it's
like nothing happened. Okay.
It looks like something happens, but it doesn't look like what happens when a Hellfire missile hits something, we'll say.
Well, usually that means explosion done. Yeah. So got it.
And Hellfires are, I believe, typically fired from like a ground position versus a Sidewinder, which are fired from like a plane. So I don't know exactly how they tracked this thing and where they shot it from, but they're saying it's a Hellfire missile.
Okay.
So,
well, they say it came from a drone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's see what they have to say or what this looks like. We'll kill this annoying music. I don't know why.
Take the scary music out.
But yeah, okay. So you see it right here. This is not. Here it is.
October 30th of 2024.
Okay, so this is directly.
Here we go. This is good.
This is directly
from
the congressional hearing.
Yeah, you can hear him talking on the floor. Got it.
This was taken October 30th of 2024. This video is of an MQ-9 drone tracking an orb or this object off the coast of Yemen.
10 months ago.
Yeah.
You'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. You cannot see that drone, and so I'm not going to explain it to you. You'll see exactly what it does.
Cool.
So it's tracking the
UFO. I'm watching
it
was like a bug. Yeah, it's tracking it.
Looks like we're over water here.
Mm-hmm. Where they come from?
That's what they say. That was discussed.
It was trying to run home. Whoa. Okay. It looked like it blew it into bits.
This is when it zoomed out. So you can still see it traveling.
So like a part of it kept going.
I mean, whatever it is still maintaining some sort of flight path without issue.
Yeah.
So,
but it looks like parts of it broke off. Maybe
Mr.
that was
Knapp,
just the explosion.
Do you have have you heard about events like this occurring? And what information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild, and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
So I watched
Who is that guy?
That's George Knapp. He's a lauded journalist from the Las Vegas area. He helped expose Area 51 and a couple other things out there. He's been a big reporter out for local reporter out there. Never has really worked for like a big, he's always worked for the local station.
Never sold his soul.
And never worked as like, it's an affiliate for one of the larger stations, don't get me wrong, but he's never like worked at like, one of these big name things.
MSNBC.
He's done shows for like Discovery. He's done shows for the History Channel, but he's always stayed working his job as like a local reporter in Vegas.
I kind of love that.
He's a cool guy. His original beat was the Mafia in Vegas when he first moved there. He was like,
really?
He had to like get close with some of them so he could like get some information to report on. It was like, he's an interesting guy. But this video is
you cannot
fucking weird. And I watched a guy.
Let's watch that where it hits again. Yeah, started from here.
I watched a guy who he analyzes he analyzes footage and stuff for a living. He's like, I don't know what he does, but he's just like he has all these crazy programs. He can stabilize the video. He can he knows what to do to manipulate and tell what's going on in videos and stuff. Video analyst, I suppose, is a good term.
Yeah, I mean, he's had decades and decades of looking at what's bullshit and what's not. Too,
yeah, I wouldn't even call this guy like necessarily a debunker. He's just like a video analyst. Like he just has to analyze
makes
video.
you one by proxy, right?
Well, he's looking at it, from all angles, right? And he points out the fact that, like you said, like obviously this thing makes impact and it definitely does something to the object.
Yeah.
But we'll watch.
We can't define what that is if it keeps moving.
He points out exactly what's weird about it. So this thing is obviously cruising.
Traveling. It's cruising. This thing comes in on the left-hand side and hits it.
The Hellfire missile gets fired from the
over
Reaper
there.
drone. We'll see it. All right, so it's
right
coming
there.
in.
So there's the drone. Yep.
And it's clearly got a lock on this thing somehow, right?
Yep.
When it hits it, watch this. Watch these.
You see those like 3-4 little specks that come off?
Watch these 3 things. Watch what they do. They kind of here. We'll play it a little slower.
Well, they kind of keep going, right?
They keep going, but they kind of like
lag off.
They kind of lock on, dude. Watch it. Watch. This is weird. If this is real footage, this is weird. You see them kind of fall out, and then you see them kind of lock back onto the original object and follow it.
But then I feel like on the
almost
other angle,
in like
not there.
They're not, but there's a cut here.
Yeah, there's a cut, and then it's just the one object.
I don't know how much time.
That's what's really bothering me here. Like, I want to see them reconnect. I want to see those things fall into the ocean.
Yeah,
you
but
know
when
what I mean?
I see a cut like that and he just goes, well, yeah, they just zoomed out, I always go, well, where's the proof of that? How do you know there isn't time missing?
Why you can't have cuts, because cuts immediately lead to questions.
Well, maybe that's where the really compelling part of this footage is what's going on with these spheres. And then you had, a lot of interesting speculation on that leaked video that everybody said was that Malaysian flight that went missing with those 3 spheres hovering around it and zapping it out. And everyone goes, yeah, it sounds like a sci-fi movie. It doesn't sound real. But the footage had these crazy like stamp marks and watermarks from a fucking spy satellite that like no one knows about. And it came out. It's weird. And the original footage hit the internet less than a month after the plane went missing back in 2014.
And what,
so you would have
just like buried pretty hard?
No, it was out on the internet in like a couple of different like places on the internet for a while. No one really cared about it or believed it. And then the original account got deleted and then it got re-brought up recently.
Interesting. Okay.
And people dug back into it because people have more knowledge about these spy satellites. It's all out there on the internet now. They were able to track down the specific satellite and like triangulate. So it's like there's some weird shit going on. Yeah. And I'm seeing if any of this stuff is legit and if any of this stuff is actually from our spy satellites, I am seeing some similarities between some of the stuff that I'm seeing, and it's weird.
Yeah, I'm really stuck on this one with that cut and where those circles go or where those fragments go and whether they reconnect, fall into the ocean, fly another direction. Like I'm really stuck on that right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
I agree.
Because I feel like that is the zesty part of the clip, right?
No, I agree. There's some other footage, but I found it a little less compelling.
Okay.
But there's some good sound bites. There's some good, interesting stuff that was said, like on the record, under oath. You know, this is all stuff like you could go
Under
to jail
yeah.
for perjury if you were lying. Like, you know, you can't get up there and just spew bullshit and get, you know, you could literally be arrested for it in this scenario. So this is something that was said, and I found this to be, you know, at least this is on record. I'm interested in learning more about this. Let me see.
Are any of you willing to name specific gatekeepers within the root cell of the UAP SAP Federation?
You mean specific people and contractors that have dealt with us and kept the secret?
Specific individuals.
Well, one of them was named Dr. James Ryder at Lockheed. But, you know, again, to emphasize, I don't fault these contractors for doing what they were asked to do by our government. They're supposed to lie if people ask about it. And the intelligence agencies who gave this stuff to them, CIA, I think primarily, told them to keep it quiet. And they've done that. And I suspect that they'd like an off-ramp, that they'd like some help with figuring out this technology at some point.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but I feel like none of that is
Naming Lockheed Martin in a congressional setting like that is
kind of crazy. Yeah,
I'm intrigued to some degree. You know, it's always been
but like,
rumored.
of course they're involved. They're in the sky more than anybody.
Yeah, but if they're, I don't know. It's just, it's interesting that they would even be, because it's always been hinted at, right? But now it's on record. And
now
it's
we're
like,
saying
they
people's
won't-
names who work there on record.
I mean, that guy's dead, so it's kind of fucked up that he would bring him up because you can't really, like,
do anything.
He can't speak to, you know, being brought up on in the congressional record because he's dead.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing with this stuff is, like, you guys know I love the aliens. You guys know I love the fact that it's getting, like, traction in the government and stuff. But, like, I'm skeptical of this stuff. I really am. I think, you know, crowdsourcing, our government acting like we need to crowdsource in order to get information about special access programs, regardless of if it's about aliens or whatever exotic technology we're not privy to. Like, the fact that we act like we need to crowdsource that information and not take it back ourselves as a government is laughable to me. I think
I agree.
It's the wrong approach. And I think
also, I don't think James Ryder is dead.
James Ryder, Lockheed Martin?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I think he's a current executive. I found a LinkedIn page for him. So they're calling out people who are still actively in it, it seems to me.
Interesting.
Just thought I think that's really important to call out.
He's retired, supposedly. Vice president of the Lockheed Martin Space Systems Company.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I saw. That's that same LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Just interesting, that's all.
And no, he's dead. Now deceased.
Oh, well.
As of 2024.
Oh, so they killed him.
What does this say? This is interesting. This is an actual government.
Oh, no,
document?
I made you dig. What is this?
So, cleared for open publication September 6th of 2023. This is about the European Italian UAP recovery, blah, 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 blah. This is all like Tom DeLonge shit, actually.
I know.
UAP material divestment plan proposed to OSAP leadership by Lockheed Martin Space Systems Vice President Dr. James Ryder, now deceased. Specific facility was known to me described as having crash retrieval material from the 1950s and other historical operations. They proposed a technology transfer agreement, TTA, into the proposed waived P special access program Senator Reid was championing, which was the OSAP program.
Yeah.
Weird. I mean,
Weird.
This is a .gov, docshouse.gov website. You know what I mean?
Very interesting.
People would be shocked if you read some of these documents, bro. They're just hard to read. But like the ones from the 50s and 60s, like talk about this shit like pretty openly. You'd be surprised.
Well, they make it hard to read.
Well, I just mean from back in the day. Like some of this stuff is from fucking typewriters, and they were scanned like years later with like in the 80s with like the
It's
worst
all
scanners.
blown out. Yeah.
And it's like,
what the hell does that say?
And then you have to, you have people who do AI upscaling, and I don't trust that either. But
Me neither.
yeah, we're in a weird spot with the UFO stuff. I don't necessarily trust what's coming out of these hearings, but I'm always of the mind that there's usually a kernel of truth to some of this, even if it's coming from the government stuff. I think there's a want to test the waters to see how people would react. Obviously, they've probably been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just like dripping the idea to us, and look at how it manifests in our media, even, and some of the biggest stuff that gets pushed into our heads is this stuff. You know what I mean? The sci-fi, especially like people older than us, like during that grand like Cold War age, it's like all sci-fi shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they primed people for this conversation, but now it's being had in like pretty serious ways. And regardless of if it's aliens or not, I think aliens are the cover story for some serious technological leaps that we could be making that we're like,
well, we don't know. Like we argue this all the time, right? Like, are we already the thing? Like, how the fuck did we create a goddamn microchip?
Yeah, right.
How the fuck does 5G exist? How did 3G exist? You know what I mean? How do cell towers exist? How does the internet work? Like, all these things that we can't. Yeah. All right. All right.
We know how. We know how, bro. We know exactly how, bro.
Somebody get the fringe department out here. Let's move on.
There's a lot of weird shit, but all right. Let's bring it back to reality. Today, now those hearings were yesterday, right?
Okay.
Today, while we were all working, NASA literally announced this. Very strange.
Dropped a little.
Weird, the day after the UAP.
Oh yeah, I didn't
hearings.
read this, but I saw you post it in our group chat.
After a year of scientific scrutiny, a rock sample collected by the Perseverance rover has been confirmed to contain a potential biosignature. The sample is the best candidate so far to provide evidence of ancient microbial life on Mars. And they're talking a lot about these leopard-colored spots.
Looks like mold, you know?
The most important part of this, I think, was down here. Yeah. What were they saying?
I feel like this isn't the first time. I feel like throughout our life, there's been like, oh, we found a little bit of water, or we found this with like, we need to test it. There's life in it. I feel like we hear about life, like microbial life on Mars all the fucking time.
Yeah, they were talking about it when we were in school, like,
right? Like there was the whole water thing where they
Right.
thought they found water and they tested it or whatever. I can't really remember the story there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's pretty much a lot of evidence that water flowed. They have so many canals and like weird waterways.
yeah, there had to have at one point been water to create those.
They also have
canals.
like ice poles and shit. So there is like, dude, Mars is there's so much disinformation that you're taught about Mars. Like, that's also like scientific. Like when you learn about the scientific facts, you're like, what? Like, why was I taught that in school then? So it's like, it's weird, you know?
They didn't know shit about planets in the 90s. I'm telling you right now, they were just like hoping for the best when they taught us.
Yeah, this is all just like
off cue cards, you know, sent to them by the state.
The most important thing to take away from this is that they did not actually find life on Mars, but they did find
every time, dude.
But they did find chemical reactions on this rock that would have supported microbial life. And it's also the other weird thing that I took away when I read this
so
was
you're
that
saying there's a chance.
It's not just that there's a chance, because they've been of the mind that they should be testing older, more ancient rock from Mars to test for life, right? That's been their thought process, because they're like, it'd be more likely the further back you go. So they're like, up before this, they've been pulling way older shit out, like based on like how they date stuff over there when they test the minerals or whatever.
Which, how do we know?
Well, they know because they bring it back and then they test it and they can carbon date or whatever the fuck's going on. But what they have going on with this, though, is they've pulled what they've considered to be the youngest rock, which is weird and kind of.
We have this baby rock.
Well, it is. It's the youngest
rock.
Well,
the perseverance of rocks having different ages means that there's like growth to some type that's creating something.
Well, they're making the choice to, switch it up because they aren't finding this on the ancient stuff or the more old stuff.
So they're trying the younger stuff.
And they were saying, fuck it, we'll try a younger sample. And they did, and they found this like pretty quickly. And they were like, that's even weirder because it fucks with our timeline. It's like, how much sooner was their life on Mars? Because now we were testing stuff that's like X amount of years, and now we're talking about stuff that would have existed 7 million years ago, maybe less.
Yeah.
Maybe less. And we're talking about, you don't know. So it's like, how much sooner was their life on Mars comparatively?
Than any, yeah. I mean, yeah.
So it does get interesting if you think about it. And that's what they said. That was the most interesting thing I took away from it. But that got announced the day after a big UFO hearing. And I thought that was pretty fucking weird.
I think so too. I think, I really want more to come out of the UFO hearings. I feel like every time there's just, I don't know. It's like they give you crumbs when they have way more information, and every UFO story is like, well, it's come far enough to where we have to admit something to the skeptics every time. So let's give them a crumb.
I just think the best UFO stories are already out there and documented, and there's evidence there to, if you're interested in learning, I guess. If you want to dig into some of these, there are some good ones.
mean the new stuff. It's like it's always just a crumb.
I'm with you. The new stuff is just a controlled drip.
Yep.
And you have to look at it that way. If you don't look at it that way, you're just buying into it like, oh, it's finally time.
I love controlled grip.
We're dripping it slowly down. You're getting one little drip here, and it's like you don't even know what they're.
But I feel like it's like a little drip of the truth every time. It's like, oh well, here's just a little. We know
fraction of that drip is truth.
It's truth, yeah.
And you're like,
that's the part where I'm like, it's a drip of a drip of a drip. You know what I mean?
This is why I don't commit to anything. This is why I don't believe it's aliens, because they're pushing the narrative that it's extraterrestrial. Yeah. This is all coming from them. It always has come from them first. It's where we learn it from.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, dude. I don't know. The more you bring me into the UAP world, it's more weird. It makes me just like skeptic of everything, right? Because
and you should be skeptical.
I don't know. I feel like 15 years ago, right? And you can tell me if I'm wrong because I'm newer to this skepticism of UFOs, right? Or of alien, outside of Earth life, period. Let's say.
Well, let's call it a homegrown phenomenon somehow.
Sure.
Whether it's us or something
15 years
else.
ago, the government would just say that didn't happen. You guys are all crackpot skeptics. Now we've broken that facade. So the new facade is a trickle of a fact.
Is it because we've just simply hit? You could speculate for days as to why we've hit that wall, why they've decided to finally put this.
Well, I think there's too much fact now, and it's too easy for everyone to document, and Twitter and Facebook and your iPhone has created the ability to just lie. You have to become smarter in how you lie.
I would genuinely argue that there's enough evidence to say that at least China and Russia have some experience in this department as well.
Yes,
and have been working on this as well. Maybe in collaboration with us for some time, and then maybe some falling outs over some time, and maybe not so much working together anymore. But who are friendly, Russia and China, and what if they both have this technology and have now put their best minds together and have made some advancements?
Yeah,
what if they
because we want to be secular about this shit. I mean, and that's our belief, right? We don't know. Maybe us, China, and Russia all meet on UAP and decide what we're going to tell everybody.
I certainly would like that, but it seems more like, this fraction
that we stay secular on it.
Well, we just decide. Yeah. I mean, like it seems like we don't even share with like our allies mostly about like this kind of stuff. So,
which is a dumb thing to do because it is going to become an us versus an outside, and we should all be at least aware of what's going on across the world.
All I'm saying
in this world
is if a rival, I'm not going to call them an enemy, but if a rival of ours in some degree has made some sort of leap in progression of technology or something, in this like weird like Tesla tech arms race happening behind the scenes that we are not allowed to know about, and that's what I like to think it is. It might be time to start getting people used to the idea that they might start seeing technology like this in their day-to-day.
Yeah.
Very
quickly.
They should deploy it immediately because we need to try something new, right, guys?
Agreed.
That's the whole stream. You got something new for you guys.
Well, speaking of something new, I think everyone needs a passenger princess.
Let's see. Oh, hang on. Let me hit that volume.
Oh, hang on. That's too loud.
What's up?
Bro, what the fuck is going on? I hate this. This is fucking disgusting. It's too long. Why is this a minute long?
Because you gotta watch his struggle, dude.
No, I don't want to watch this. It's like disturbing. This looks like a worm.
Look at him. Look at
eating something.
I'm not. He's gonna get it.
The elastic. It's so fucking dumb, dude. I hate that. No, I don't find that funny, actually.
I don't care what you find funny.
I'm anti that.
That's
Somebody
fine.
did that to me in my car, I'd kick him out.
Yeah, well, you're not a fun guy.
Yeah. Not when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Not when it comes to turning your car on for you.
No.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, what?
Oh, dude. Oh,
the
dude. Wait,
fuck
no.
just happened to-
No,
I
no, no.
saw-
This is the double ankle roll, dude. I've never seen this one before. Right at the end, too.
On the finish, ankles wobbling like wet spaghetti. Oh my god, what
Oh,
a
we gotta
finish!
see the replay on that one. So his ankles start to wobble, and then here his left ankle gives out, then the right, and then he crashed. Is that a go one more hash? Is into the finish line. What a
Bro. Get that man some peas, dude.
I swear he broke his ankles right at the end. Oh, this is brutal. I didn't know you could rupture an Achilles at home. Have you ever heard an Achilles pop?
No.
You're gonna today.
Real Screams. October 16th. Enter if you dare.
Hello. Oh shit. Oh
That's an
shit.
Achilles pop.
Yo, I don't like that.
Dude, it literally sounds like
Sounded
someone
like-
dropped the bomb. Yeah. It's terrifying. I've seen it on
Too
a field,
soon?
and
No,
it's
just
one.
kidding. Just kidding.
JK.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, what news?
We're not doing the news today, dude. Except for UFOs.
Oh, this is, you'll love this. You'll
Is this
love this.
A little Joe Rogan action. They're wearing
Dude,
Joe
watch.
Rogan's hat in this.
Watch this.
That they took down his photo on Instagram, and all he was doing, he was wearing shorts. Just a really muscular gentleman with a large hog.
Oh, the breath.
And his dick was so big that you could see it in the boxer briefs. So Instagram took down his fucking photo.
No, that's not cool.
A dick in, dick briefs.
Dude, the guy's got a big hog.
Put the photo up.
Put the photo up. Very muscular and handsome with a large hog.
You can see, but
Is that Jason? Oh, it is.
It's Jason Derulo. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
talking about.
outline of the hog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's quite a hog. Yeah, you got a problem because he's got a big dick? Is that really what's gonna get taken down?
I mean, guys.
The thing is Joe
This is your
Rogan
king?
loves this picture, dude.
This
He
is your
loves-
king?
Dude, when he moans.
He's just a gay guy, which is fine. It's just funny.
I know, it's like we talked about how sometimes old Joe like pushes through the TRT.
You mean
and,
real
like,
Joe?
Yeah, the real Joe Rogan tries
Yeah.
to fight his way out of all of like the supplements and Alpha Brain and TRT.
Yeah.
And you have moments like this where you actually see real Joe Rogan.
He should have more women on the show. So
Yeah, it helps bring it out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who complained?
Some asshole.
Yeah,
Dude's working out. He's doing shit and chilling.
He loves Jason Derulo, dude.
With a large hog. Congratulations, sir.
Shredded with a.
Did you? That's the happiest I've seen Joe on his show in a while.
In a decade.
I watch a lot of Joe Rogan to my detriment at this point.
Never seen him that happy. Jamie,
That's-
pull up that massive hog.
That's an unfortunate. That's a very happy Joe Rogan thinking about.
Jamie, pull up that massive hog.
Jamie, can you show me that giant hog that got banned?
Pull it up on Reddit. I want to see that hog.
Wow. Wow, Joe. I love
Joe.
Man, let your freak flag fly, Joe.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with it. I just want to see him be who he is, you know?
Yeah, I know. I 100% agree.
All right.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's your bike. How do you get on it? I'm skipping a job.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a peg on the bottom.
Can you show us?
How the fuck do you stay balanced?
Hey, bro, is this your bike?
Hell yeah. I was gonna say that.
You're like, how do you get up there? And it's like, bro, he's never been up there a day in his life. Do you see that? The move from the peg to the. There's no way you get over that.
I met a unicycler who was in, like one of those big ones, the crazy ones.
The craziest ones.
Like the tall boys.
Yeah.
I also saw one of those old school bikes, the ones that you like sit really high up on before the modern design of the bike, the Victorian era bikes recently.
Yeah.
Those are good. I
remember we had a buddy who used to ride his 5-foot unicycle down my driveway.
Unicycle's a good one, dude. If you can
All right.
unicycle.
Have you seen Chris Hansen's new show?
Yeah, I've seen his YouTube thing.
He has before, dude. He was like calm, cool, and reserved. This new Chris Hansen is crazy.
Oh yeah, he hates it all.
Yeah, he's got he's like Anakin Skywalker, like episode 3, all black. It's a whole new perspective. It's crazy to watch. It's a little daunting.
He's burnt out, dude. He's been doing this a long time.
You ask if he's ever had a girlfriend. You ask if he's ever been intimate with a girl. Whether he's ever been with another guy. Whether he's ever sucked dick. You say this to someone you thought was a 15-year-old boy. How long you can stay, you want to know. How far did you drive tonight, James?
God damn.
Dude, the suck dick line is crazy.
You asked him if he sucks dick.
Suck dick.
That's wild. Yeah, shout out. You know how he debuted that show? You know who he debuted that show exposing? His first episode of his YouTube debut was done entirely on Davey Vanity from Blood on the Dance Floor.
I remember. Yeah.
He's
He's like, listen, man, I identify as a 10-year-old.
It's actually it was funny because I was going on, I was like back on my Instagram looking for something, and I actually found an image. We'd played a show in like North Carolina or something, and the night before Blood on the Dance Floor. This is a show. Mind you, this is like 2013.
Like peak Blood on the Dance Floor.
Yeah.
That's when they did Warped Tour and everything.
They're still active and things are happening. I saw, we had played the venue the day after them, and they had left like a bunch of shit in the green room, and I was like going through it, and like they had left a bunch of like. Their fans are crazy at the time. They were like leaving them letters and all this stuff, and they just left it all at the venue.
Yeah, of course.
And it was really funny, and we were reading all of it, being douchey.
Yeah, being douchey guys.
Yeah, the worst at the time.
Yeah.
And we're going through all of it, and I found one that was like a cool drawing or something, and like a cool poem in the back or something. And I held it up, and I was like, I had my tour manager take the picture, and I posted it on Instagram and wrote this whole long thing like. Oh, like really fucked up of Blood on the Dance Floor to leave behind all of their nice shit from their
people actually take the time to make for them.
Yeah, I decided I wanted to show it off.
I think
decided,
it's cool.
I think you fans are really cool. You should be Handguns fans instead. And then I ended the Instagram post with #TooBusyRaping.
Did he ever get back to you?
No, but I thought that was a bit bold of me at the time. I kind of
was a bit
respected
bold
myself.
of you, but,
I didn't really remember making that post or even being that bold.
Blind rage.
Yeah, being that bold. I was 10 years ahead of fucking Chris Hansen. What can I say?
Hey, you and Chris, you could have collabed.
Yeah, dog. You should have hit my line.
You could have said, suck dick.
Suck dick.
This is wild. I don't know if you saw this going around, this gas explosion in Mexico.
No. I love a good
It reminded me of our drive where we'll look like we're driving into an explosion.
Yeah, it was crazy, that sunset that we had. That was nice, dude.
Yeah, you hear that?
Oh, check your
Look
rear
at
view.
his fucking mirror.
Dude, the rear view is crazy.
Oh my god, dude. So
red
that just had to
hot.
be like hydrogen leaking into the air.
That shit's red hot, bro. You know how hot that is? Holy
Dude, look at those cars.
Yeah, I'd be like, we're fucked.
We're dead. Stop driving.
Yeah,
Everyone in the right lane. Get
this
the
is
fuck outta
actually
here.
good to see everybody actually slow down. God forbid. That's fucking nuts.
Isn't that insane?
That's nuts.
Ugh.
All right. Speaking of nuts.
Speaking of nuts, dude, I've seen people wipe out on like the racing of the motorcycles, but I've never seen. I think this is a track issue.
Yeah.
I think it's a track issue. Look at this.
Oh my god.
The whole gang, dude. Imagine you crash and then you get up and there's a motorcycle like rolling at you. Like these guys are playing hopscotch with motorcycles right now.
I mean, this is insane.
Like obviously the track's fucked, right? Like
no, this is actually they just put a bunch of untrained guys, and this is just the first turn
on a very basic road.
Yeah.
Oh, dude! Jesus Christ!
Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen eventually. That's crazy. Look at all the sparks and the.
I know. I did not watch this one to see the explosion.
Some of these guys handle it pretty well, though.
They're just walking around like, God damn. Imagine the guys that make it. You know?
This cowboy hat guy. He's like, I can't do shit.
I don't know. This ain't a cat. This ain't a cow.
I can't
ain't
do
no bull.
shit about this.
What am I gonna do? Rope a motorcycle?
Yeah. All right. We got a couple more and then we're out of here.
Is this you? What is this?
I don't know.
I don't remember this.
Come on, show me yours.
Oh, dude,
She's
we have
so
a new
fucking
like
pretty.
crazy person. I don't know if this lady is real or not. I need your thought.
Oh.
I thought we did this girl, but maybe we didn't.
No, this is Lauren Bobart,
Which one is she?
Congresswoman.
Is that what you
So
wanted
what's
to
her
see
thing?
now?
Is she just like have a mentee B?
No, I don't know. I'm just making that up. She's the one who did the. She's the one who gave the Andy J at the Beetlejuice and stuff,
Yeah,
and is
the
known for her
Beetlejuice.
antics. Yeah.
That's your turn signal. Why? I mean,
Check
you
this
know
out,
what?
dude.
Most LA drivers don't even need their turn signals anyways. so-
Is she driving a Tesla? How'd she get her
Yeah.
hands on that?
I don't know,
there
but
you
she
go.
just ripped the turn signal right
called
off.
a gear
She's gonna go get the other one.
Well, now you can't drive your car because you just ejected your gear shifter. Well, you might be shit out of luck there. Ooh.
Oh, that's how.
That's a new one. Is that your dog?
That's a new one.
You said that's a cat?
Yeah.
No, that's a dog.
It's not a dog.
That's a dog. What the fuck are you saying?
What makes it a dog?
You know what? I don't know. That's a little philosophical. You just got buffed out, a little buff out. Well, luckily I had a leash in my car. Can I adopt your dog? What the fuck is she doing?
Dog's like, I know.
Because I don't know.
Fucking pretty. Is that what you wanted to see now? Is that my dog?
No, that's your dog.
Is that a cat or a dog?
That's a dog. Can I help you
What?
get
I'm
home?
sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
This dog's like, I don't want this to be my
morning,
owner anymore.
Dog's like, I am loyal, but this.
But I don't.
this
I really
fucking
would
sucks.
like. Yeah, when you asked to
morning,
adopt me, I
fucking
was
rush
really hoping for a yes.
God damn, I'm the most loyal motherfucker I know.
Who's my dad? Who's my fucking dad?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Assaulting an officer ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's gonna go great at 6 a.m.
Oh, he
Is
just
that right?
slammed her head down, dude.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I got you. I got you.
Oh, fuck the dog. He's
I
like,
think he
bitch,
just takes the dog.
why has this dog got such good survival skills? He's just
I don't
in the
know, he's, like,
middle of
staying
the
on the
freeway.
side, yeah.
He's like, bitch, I've been living with this bitch for years. Like, I'm
Please
good.
take me
I
home.
know how to survive, dude.
You don't have to do anything for me,
He
bro.
said,
She doesn't feed me.
He said,
I feed
take,
myself.
I literally take care of her.
Cook her dinner.
No! I showed you mine. Show me yours. That's my dog. Her name is Willa. Your dick is so small, I wouldn't let you touch me with a 9-foot pole.
She doesn't seem that fucked up. She just seems like she's like mentally unwell.
Yeah, I don't think it's drugs.
Fucking dog. You nigger.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
No, you lost me now, girl. Oh.
Damn. Look at those eyes, dude.
Dude, she looks sober and aggressive.
She
That's
doesn't
all
look
I'm
like
gonna
a
say.
sweet person, I will say that. She looks
So
like
what do
a
you think,
mean
real or
person.
fake on that one?
I mean, the fact that she dropped the hard R, I'm going with Real.
Yeah, you don't do that unless you're really
I'm gonna
going
go
through it.
with real on that one, I think.
I didn't think about that part.
For that one, I think maybe real.
I think maybe she earned it.
That one maybe. I mean, if it's not real, she really went hard. We'll say that.
Literally.
That's crazy.
Oh,
But
dude,
yeah.
this'll make you think about last week or 2 weeks ago.
Okay, this is the last one we got today. So
All
let's
right,
see
that's
what we
perfect.
got.
You can turn this dumb music off right now. Thank you. All right, so you see this guy's gonna take. We do this a lot, right? We watch poops.
Yeah.
We watch a lot of poop on this show. Now look at this dog. You know this move.
No, that's dude.
You know that move. You know all about that move, dog.
It's literally exactly what happened to me, dude.
I saw it and I said, we have to watch this. It's the same thing, right?
It's the same move. That's exactly what happened.
And then you try to pull her away.
I mean, to be fair, I reacted a lot better than this, I think.
Oh, they're just figuring it out.
Dude.
I knew you'd feel really at home with that video.
That's not even funny. We're still getting through it, dude.
Still getting through Poopzilla.
Now it's Pink Eyezilla, dude.
Oh my God, we're getting somewhere though.
Where? By fucking infection? Yeah, we got an infection out of it for sure, but we're got antibiotics and steroids now. We're at that level.
Antibiotics. All right, guys. On that note, thanks for hanging out with us this long. We hope we could bring some levity to today as a whole. I want to thank you guys for being here with us. Don't forget M&B Podcast on Instagram, M&B Podcast. I feel a little off not doing it with Benson Boone tonight, but I guess I'll suffice. So make sure you come over. Fuck me.
Oh, we're cooking something fun soon. Hopefully, I'm working
Oh,
on locking
yeah.
in some stuff,
We got
so.
some fun stuff going on. So make sure you stay on the lookout for that as well.
Yeah, tune into follow the Instagram feed out.
Yeah, we'll let you know real quick when that starts popping off.
For
All right,
sure.
guys. Thank you guys for being here tonight, and deuces, everybody.
Deuces.